Say man, hey man, it's your boy Booster Fit checking in with another video, and I have a special video for you guys today. I got my handy dandy notebook, so I will be looking at this to read off what I'm trying to get out there to you guys about YouTube, okay? So, YouTube monetization tips for beginners. That's what this video is about. There's a lot of people out there are misguided or just don't know, you know what I'm saying? So, I feel like it's my job to come on here and talk about it a little bit. And like I said, I do have my notes, so I will refer to that. And I'm not going to edit this or anything like that. I'm just going to go through with it, man, because, hey, that's what I do. You feel me? So, the first thing first, right? Setting the stage. Why monetization matter, okay? That's very important, okay? Because it's different for every person, right? And I'm going to talk about the power of turning your passion into a sustainable income source. That's powerful right there. And that's what it's all about at the end of the day. Whatever your passion is, we are trying to turn that into a source of income, okay? Me, I started my channel working out, doing workout videos, doing supplement reviews, energy drink reviews. I got an energy drink right here. Just did a video, okay? So that's a prime example right there. My channel was based on fitness, okay? So I was working out every day anyway. So I was like, hell, I might as well record and make some workout videos, you know, some informative information that will help the next person, okay? Or just entertainment, you know what I'm saying? So whatever it is that you do, YouTube is an outlet for you to display that to the world, okay? I use myself, for example, working out. I'm in my car right now. If you like cars and you like car content and creating car content, that should be some of the easiest stuff you can do right there. You know, showing all the upgrades on your vehicle, going out looking at other vehicles, going to different car lots and looking at new cars and, you know, seeing cars that people like, and you just upload videos about that specific car. That's if you're a car dealer or something like that, you know what I'm saying? Or if you just can get access to the cars on a car lot. You feel what I'm saying? That's just a example that I'm trying to put out there so you can understand where I'm coming from, all right? If you, you know, work with your hands, it's a guy I watch on YouTube. Now, I'm not into this stuff, but it's masonry, I think. He does stuff with bricks and, you know, doing different stuff like that. Or if you build, you know, if you are a contractor, you know, anything like that, plumbing, electrician, you know, things of that nature, man, using what you do and just turning it to a YouTube channel and making videos about that, okay? So that's one. All right, so we want to talk about crafting your content for success, right? What I mean by that, creating high quality, engaging videos that resonate with your audience, okay? In order for you to create high quality content, you need a high quality camera or phone, okay? These phones record really, really good. And there's a lot of content creators out there that are using their phones to get started. I'm not saying keep using your phone after you reach a certain level. Now, if you need to upgrade your equipment, that's the phone, that's the lighting, your microphone, which your microphone should be probably the first thing you tackle. You know what I'm saying? Because if your people can't hear you good, they're not staying on the video anyway, okay? So make sure your mic is good, and these phones have a great mic. I have a mic myself right here, but it's not even plugged in. I got this mic right here. This is a lavalier mic. You can take this mic right here, and you can put it on your shirt or something like that, and you can talk through it. You know, you got a lot of different brands out there that you can purchase, and, you know, just plug right into your phone. You know, whatever phone you have, I'm pretty sure they have a mic out there for that specific phone, okay? So your audio is the best thing. You know, don't have, like, if you're outside or something like that, you most definitely gonna need that mic, because if you don't, the wind, noise, and all that stuff is going to take over your sound, and you don't want that. And with this mic, you got something on there to protect you from that. And, you know, like I said, creating high quality content, okay? You want the content to be recorded and, you know, 4K, 1080p or whatever, if you have that. But 4K is, you know, one of the highest resolutions. So, excuse me, boy, that energy drink hit me in the mouth. Good God. Okay, I ain't editing nothing. Boy, got my eyes watered how that energy drink hit me in the eye, man. I don't know why my eye red. I went to sleep early last night. But anyway, yeah, create high quality, engaging videos. So you want your audience to be in tune with what you are talking about. Engaging mean like a video like I'm doing right here. You know, it's levels that I'm trying to talk about when it comes to YouTube, okay? It's something engaging because a lot of people can use these tips. You know what I'm saying? Because there's a lot of people out there that starting YouTube in 2025, and you don't want to watch the wrong people. You don't want to watch the people that are trying to sell you a course and trying to do this. I'm not trying to sell no course. I'm not telling you to go sign up for no Discord. I'm not doing none of that. So those are just some of the things that, you know, we want to make sure that we do when it comes to, you know, crafting your content for success. You know what I'm saying? So we also want to talk about the monetization threshold, right? So what do you mean by that? SEO strategies to boost discoverability, right? So if you don't know what SEO is, it's search engine optimization. And when it comes to that, you talk about your title, okay? Your title and your thumbnail are probably the two most important things before you get into the actual video. Knowing what you want to make a video about, okay? Excuse me, man, this energy drink got me burping everything. But knowing what you want to make a video about, right? So this video right here, I knew what I wanted to make this video about before I got on here and started talking. That's why I got my notes right here. I got everything already written down, so I know exactly what I'm talking about. Nothing is wrong with that. Now, normally I don't do that, but this is something that I will start doing, man. Write this stuff down, you know, have bullet points to where I could just, you know, talk about this, talk about that, talk about, you know what I'm saying? So planning is always good, okay? So SEO, search engine optimization. YouTube is a big search engine. When you think of search engine, you think of Google. You think of YouTube. Anytime you type something in on YouTube, they'll kind of fill out the rest to kind of see what people are searching for. How to, tips and tricks, you know, things of that nature. Like, those are things that people are constantly searching for on YouTube every single day, okay? And you want your video optimized so you can get found in the search, okay? Your analytics will tell you that, okay? We're talking about discoverability right now. So if you want people to discover you, you want people to find your videos, you will have to make sure your titles are good, okay? Make sure people are searching for the stuff that you are talking about. The title of this video is going to be YouTube monetization tips for beginners. How many of y'all want to know about tips for a beginner? It's so many people that will start YouTube today or in 2025 in general, January for sure, okay? And you search up tips for beginners, okay? That's what I'm talking about. You have to be intentional with this content. Make sure you are getting those titles good enough so people can discover you. That's what it's all about, okay? Now, once the people get on your video, it's up to you to make them stay. But you want to get them to the video first. And you're going to do that with the title and the thumbnail, okay? Work on your SEO. Work on your titles, okay? Go look at other big content creators, man, and see what people are looking for. You know, they'll tell you in the comments too. People ask questions in the comments, and that's something you could type in on YouTube. Go to your incognito page, right? And type in what you think you want to talk about, okay? And then YouTube will finish the rest for you, okay? How to, just type in how to, and they'll give you a list of things. If you're doing a cooking channel, shout out to my homie A-Town, man. A-Town, he been talking about doing a cooking channel. So if you're doing a cooking channel, you can type in something about food, and YouTube will give you a bunch of suggestions on what you can make your video about, okay? It's unlimited, okay? The amount of things that come up in the search is unlimited, man. A lot of stuff is going to pop up, okay? So SEO is very important. And we also want to talk about using your analytics to track performance and identify opportunities for improvement. Well, what do you mean about that? Analytics are your best friend. If you don't know what analytics are, all you have to do is get the YouTube Studio app if you're not near a laptop or computer, anything like that. Your analytics is like the backlog information that tell you everything you need to know about every single video on your channel. Okay, you have to give it a little bit of time, you know what I'm saying, maybe a few days or whatever, so YouTube can gather all the information, and it will tell you everything you need to know about every video that you have posted on YouTube. Okay, you can click on the video and see your analytics, and it will tell you your watch hours, it will tell you your click-through rate, it will tell you the minutes watched, it will tell you when somebody stopped watching your video, it will tell you how many subscribers you gain in a certain amount of time. It'll tell you how many watch hours you have in a certain amount of time. You got 7 days, you got 28 days, you got a month, you got 365. Like, it will tell you everything you want to know about your videos. And what else did I say? Identify opportunities for improvement. So what does that mean? You go in your analytics, you find out, okay, what are people searching for? Okay, I can make this title better. They got A and B tests for your thumbnails. I can make this thumbnail better. They got a thing where you compare your thumbnails and see which one worked the best. So your analytics are the key to success on YouTube, okay? Because if you don't go in there and pay attention to certain stuff, you will fail on YouTube, okay? It's not like TikTok. The algorithm is totally different on YouTube, and it's most definitely not like TikTok, okay? And your analytics will give you everything you need to know. Everything is going to be right there. So you can identify what you need to change in order to improve your videos. If it's your thumbnails, if it's your title, and if you got, like, okay, let's say for instance, y'all start watching this video and everybody drop off after 5 seconds. So what I'm going to do, I'm gonna go in there and see exactly what I said at that particular time. If it's something I need to delete, I'm going to delete it. Okay, because my analytics told me that, hey, everybody stopped watching after 5 seconds. So if I got a long intro, I'm taking that out for my next video. Or you can take it out that particular video. YouTube is so advanced that you can take something out of your video that's already been published. You can go in there and edit that particular part and take it out if you want to, because YouTube just told me everybody dropping off right here because I had a long intro. So I'm gonna go take that out. You feel what I'm saying? So that's what I mean by identifying opportunities for improvement. That's identifying an opportunity for improvement. Now, the last thing that I want to talk about on this topic, this is the last thing for this topic, for this video. It goes beyond ads. Additional income streams. That's powerful right there. You know why? Let me tell you. Diversifying revenue through merchandise, sponsorships, and brand deals. Did you hear what I say? Diversifying revenue through merchandise, sponsorships, and brand deals. Yes, we want to get the ad revenue, but the ad revenue is not the only way you can make money on YouTube. It used to be like that, it used to be like that, but now you really have to treat YouTube like a business. It is a business. Your brand, it's a business, okay? Diversify your revenue, okay? Merchandise. I ain't even got nothing in here, man. I had some hoodies and shirts and stuff that I was doing, man. That's my brand. Booster Fit is my brand. I was selling merchandise, man. Like, that was one way that I was making money, because when you first get on YouTube, guess what? You're not monetized, okay? And it's gonna take a lot of us a while to get monetized. And I'm not monetized on this channel, but I will be. But I got 2 other channels that I'm monetized on. But like I was saying, I was creating t-shirts, I had headbands, I had hoodies. I was making money off merchandise. And YouTube has it now where you can put those links in those videos and you can get your merch out there. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's out there. Ad revenue is not the only way to make money on YouTube. Then we also have sponsorship. I had a few sponsorship deals on my other channels. You know what I'm saying? People were paying me to post, to say like a little script. I had a little script I had to read, but they was paying me to post that every day in my videos. It's easy to add in. You just throw something in there. You know what I'm saying? And that was my way of making some extra money. You know what I'm saying? On my other channel that's monetized. All I had to do is, shout out this company, brand deal, sponsorships, and merchandise, man. So those are all ways you can monetize outside of the ad revenue, because when people think of YouTube, they always think of ad revenue, but there are more ways to earn money on YouTube. Okay, so those were just some of the tips that I have right here for you guys, man. Tips for beginners. Okay, if you're advanced on YouTube, you already know about everything I'm talking about, but if you didn't know, now you know. So let's go back over it, man. Setting the stage, why monetization matters. That's what we talked about. Crafting your content for success. Okay, the monetization threshold, and beyond ads, additional income streams. So those were just a few things we talked about, man. I hope that helped somebody, man. Make sure you like this video, share this video, and watch the video the whole way through, because there's some valuable information in there. Love those that love you, and I'm out of here like last year, y'all. Chat.